I scored real good music, but in other parts of life I didn't score at all, you know.
In my room.
Wilson's lyrics were prophetic. He withdrew to his home in his bed after a nervous breakdown in 1965. He couldn't take the pressure of success and the roller coaster ride of the music business.
It was more of a feeling of resentment, you know, toward the public. And they stopped buying the Beach Boys records, you know. And I kind of felt lost, so I just went in my room, and I didn't stay in my room all those years, but that's basically where I hid out. I didn't get out of bed till like 4 in the afternoon, you know. I took a lot of drugs. I spent a lot of money on drugs, and it was either let's get high, or I'm going to get stoned, or else let's see, how about drunk today? Nah, let's open up our grass stash and have some joints.
When you were in that condition, when you were so withdrawn, did you forget who you were in terms of the person who created all that fabulous music?
Absolutely. Kind of like a identity crisis. That's what it was that I had. Yeah. I had a real identity crisis. That was real hard. Really, there are a lot of artists that do that. You know, I'm not the only artist in the world that they get screwed up.
Wilson says he owes his life to controversial therapist Dr. Eugene Landy, who also served as executive producer and co-writer on his new album. Landy is under investigation by California medical authorities following charges of impropriety. How do you respond to the criticism about that?
About the 24?
Yeah, about your relationship with Dr. Landy.
You mean the way they were bad rapping Gene, you mean?
Yeah.
They're trying to take Gene's license away from him, which is really, really stupid, you know?
Do you think you'd be out here back in the public's eye without him at this point?
Oh, no. As a matter of fact, he goes where I go, because we have a partnership, and we have a doctor-patient relationship. We have, you know, business partnership, I meant to say. You know, just like collaboration, musical collaboration between us.
Now, can you see a time where you might not be so dependent on him? You know, are you going to be able to function out there on your own?
Partially, yes, I think so. I think I could do it, although I don't choose to, you know. I can function out in the world, but I choose to have the shell of a program. I used to have a shell of the Beach Boys. They were my shell, you know. I choose to stay in the program because I think it's way more productive that way and much healthier that way. But why would I want to leave? It represents a security in itself. You know, it really brings great results, yeah.
And you're sitting here.
Yeah, in one piece, after all that. After what I would have considered to be World War III.
Going on your mind,
yeah,
you mean?
It was like, it's just to sit in peace, you know, to be able to function out of this shell, you know, is even remarkable. Love and mercy, that's what you need tonight.
More remarkable is Wilson's new album. His first solo effort, it cost more than $1 million and over a year to make, but demonstrates he has never lost his musical touch. He's also ready and willing to take on the public and the media.
The attention I do need, and I'm out front about it. I'm copping out to the fact that I do need attention, you know. So any bit of it would help. And that's, you know, I do feel the need for attention. Yeah.
And earlier this year, he got that attention when the Beach Boys were inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
I wanted to write joyful music that made other people feel good. That's what I tried to do for the past 27 years.
When we got inducted, I was so proud, you know, that night, you know, to be with the group, and after that many years, accepting an honor like that it just blew my mind out. It just blew me right out.
Brian Wilson very much wants to be a part of this world now. He's already planning a tour for this new album, and he doesn't rule out playing with the rest of the Beach Boys again.